The Wimbledon championships are set to get underway, and the big names are lining up to make sure they steal the headlines on the biggest stage in tennis. The return of Serena Williams to singles competition for the first time since her retirement at the 2022 U.S. Open is one of the big talking points, with Novak Djokovic set to push for what may be his last big chance to win a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title. Alexandra Eala and defending men's champion Jannik Sinner are also looking to make a splash, and former British No.1 Greg Rusedski has given his verdict on the big talking points in the latest edition of his podcast. Rusedski on Serena and Eala. I think Serena gonna get through Maya Joint in her first match. I think Alexandra Eala is gonna win her opener as well, and that's gonna set up a Serena versus Eala in the second round. That's gonna be a center court matchup. They have also got Iga Swiatek in that section. It is so fascinating. Iga has Taylor Townsend first. A lefty, No.1 player in the world in doubles, plays the defending champion. That is not an easy opener for Iga, especially if the grass is slippery and the ball sliding away. She can serve and volley. She uses the slice. So Iga's got to be ready to go from the start. Rusedski on Djokovic and Sinner. Novak will be pleased with his draw in his section, and I expect there to be a Sinner versus Djokovic semifinal. That's what most people are talking about right now. I look at Novak, I was impressed with him in Paris. The heat didn't bother him. Yes, he lost to Joe Fonseca, who was firing on all cylinders and came through and won that match, but I look at that little section there and everybody's saying Sinner should win, but there's still question marks. The heat exhaustion he had in Paris. On top of that, Djokovic did beat him in Australia. Let's not forget about that. It was a 5-set epic. Yes, he won all the categories except for match point, but Novak found a way. And this is the one slam that I think Novak still believes he can win. So don't just write Mr. Sinner's name in there, because there aren't too many people who would have picked Alexander Zverev to go all the way in Paris and win his first major. Rusedski's Rybakina pick. Rybakina was my pick at the start of this year to win Wimbledon, but he's been a little bit off the boil. The results haven't been there on grass after such a great start to the year and the end of last season, but I think she is going to find her form and go deep. All of a sudden, she'll get onto grass courts at Wimbledon, and they are a little bit different than most places because they bounce a little bit higher. The ball checks up, it's a little bit slower, so she'll have a little bit more time on the ball. I think she will do well. Rusedski on Taylor Fritz versus Jack Draper. What a first-round match this is. Jack made the semis in Eastbourne, won 3 matches in a row, had some opportunities in the opening sets against Hugo Humbert, but couldn't find a way. So the good sign is he looks healthy, but this is another test because it's 3 out of 5 sets. Fritz is in great form. He has been playing exceptionally well. So we're gonna see where Jack is on his journey back, but what a tough test and what a match to play. I think it might be too much for Jack to win after the year he's had, but miracles can happen.